Hey, how's it going? Preps here and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the best teams for new and mid-game players to build to get off to the best start possible. Enough said, let's get into it. Alright, starting off with the first teams all new players should invest into, and that's the raid teams. Raids are a game mode that you're gonna be doing every day, and the higher level the raid, the higher the rewards. So investing into raid teams as early as possible is extremely important, because once your alliance starts attempting higher level raids, the nodes will be restricted to 5 different traits, those being mutant, tech, mystic, skill and bio. So let's start off with the 5 teams you're gonna need to build to meet those requirements. Up first, in the skill section, my go-to #1 recommended team for new players to build, the Spider Society. Raids, War, Cosmic Crucible, Legendary Unlocks, Dark Dimension, they can do it all. If you're brand new to the game and you're looking at which team to build first, you can't go wrong with Spider Society. Before we continue, I just want to say a quick thanks for all of the continued support. I had to take some time off due to a family emergency, but I'm back at it and we're very close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, consider subscribing, it really helps the channel out. Coming in a close second is the Mutant Raid team, the Extreme X-Men, a solid all-around team for beginners. This team is great in all game modes and can also be used to unlock multiple legendary characters. Although beware, if you're just starting out, then there's a good chance this team will be replaced in the near future. But as of right now, they're the best option to get the Mutant Raid nodes done. Moving on to one of the newer raid teams now, and for this reason a few of the members are currently not farmable, but don't stress, even if you're brand new to the game it won't be long until they do become farmable. So until then, just concentrate on farming shards for the ones that are available. The Orcus team are the current tech raid team, and I gotta say, this is one of my favourite teams that have come out recently. They're really fun to use, and Lady Deathstrike in particular hits like an absolute truck. If you're a newer player, start farming her shards as soon as possible. You won't regret it. Up next is the Mystic Raid team, Night Stalkers. Being the newest raid team, 3 of its members are currently not farmable, so if you're brand new to the game, concentrate on farming shards for Moon Knight and Agatha until the rest of the members become available. Rounding out the main 5 raid teams is the Bio Raid team, Hivemind. Not quite as good as Extreme X-Men, but still a decent team. Red Goblin is the MVP of this team in my opinion, so having him as big as possible will definitely help you out. Okay, so we've got the main raid teams covered. What next? Well, you're gonna need teams for Arena, Battle World and Spotlight raids. So let's start with Arena. The Annihilators are the current Arena meta, or should I say Arena intended team. Keep in mind that Silver Surfer and Ultimus can be subbed out when you unlock stronger characters such as Black Knight, Apocalypse, Old Man Logan, etc. Unlocking Gladiator, Gore and Endgame Thanos should be a massive priority for newer players. The higher your Arena rank, the more power cores you'll be getting every single day. Next, we'll talk a little bit about Spotlight raids. This is another version of raids you'll be participating in with your alliance every single day. The current Spotlight raid team is the Alpha Flight team. They're not my favorite team in the game, but as of right now, they are required for the Spotlight raids. Good news is, this team doubles as a war defense team, so if you like war, you're gonna get some extra value out of your investment. Alright, Battle World is up next, and here we have the Astral team. This team is the latest team to the game, so their events are running right now. If you want to unlock Null as fast as possible, then investing in this team is a no-brainer. Leading the team is the newest legendary character to the game, Shadow King. But to unlock Shadow King, there's a couple of teams you're gonna need to invest into first. Good news is we're already working on one of the teams required to unlock Shadow King, and that's the Annihilators. But we're also going to need the Illuminati team. which is actually a team I don't mind investing into, as they're a pretty good all-around team and amazing in Cosmic Crucible. Also, we're gonna need to invest into a mercenary team, and there's really only one mercenary team worth investing into, and that's the Mercs for Money. They're primarily a war team, but the Mercs for Money perform decently in most game modes, and honestly, that's due to the fact that they're led by one of the best characters in the game, the legendary Old Man Logan. And because he's a legendary character, there's a couple more teams we're gonna need to invest into to unlock him. First, the Cabal team with Emma Frost and Loki. Now, the Cabal team are a great team. I use them in Cosmic Crucible and even sometimes in War. Emma and Loki, on the other hand, are a little outdated, but unfortunately they are required to unlock Old Man Logan, at least as of right now. The other team we're gonna need is the Out of Time team. Building up a big Black Knight is key here. He's a great character and will 100% carry the team. Lastly, I want to talk about an upcoming team that's been leaked, and that's the Uncanny Avengers. Rumor is this team is potentially the next Spotlight raid team. Now, while it's not confirmed yet, it's always a good idea to try and plan for the future in a game like Marvel Strike Force. So I would suggest to start farming shards for Falcon, Beast and Storm in preparation for the announcement. Reworked characters have insane stats, so the higher the star level you have on these characters, the easier time you're gonna have. Well, that just about does it for today's video. If you found the video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.